The 2026 Mercedes Maybach G63 stands as a rolling manifesto of modern excess in the best sense of the word, combining the genetic toughness of the Geländewagen with the private jet opulence that the Maybach crest promises, and delivering an experience that makes every journey feel like privileged access. Beyond its sculpt-edged silhouette and trademark upright posture, the latest G wears a deeper metallic glaze developed to show richer color transitions in bright sun, while a chrome-laden Maybach grille swaps the familiar Panamericana slats for vertical blades that appear milled from a single billet. The three-pointed star rises proud above a hood precisely chamfered to reduce wind roar around the 8 pillars, and active shutters now hide inside those vast mesh intakes, trimming drag when cooling demand is low from the side-polished monoblock aero discs in 24-inch guise fill wheel wells that have been subtly flared with composite inserts to shave weight yet preserve the square shoulder attitude signature. Exposed door hinges remain, but they are now forged from lighter alloys and damped to close with a cushioned pull, preserving that satisfying vault sound without the old-school clang. LEDs hidden within the protective brush guard throw an animated light signature at startup, while the tailgate-mounted spare houses a concealed litter array marketed as the world's first off-road sensor suite designed to peer over dune crests and red terrain beyond the driver's line of sight. Slip through the thick bastion-style doors, and a cabin equal parts Bentley lounge and lunar lander welcomes you under a cascade of customizable ambient tones. The new Maybach Cosmo bench stretches under the windshield, combining climate diffusers, 8K driver display and passenger infotainment into one seamless organic glass ribbon that curves toward each occupant. No physical buttons interrupt the waterfall of walnut burl marquetry that ripples across the dash. Instead, micro-haptic zones blow softly under fingertips when the car senses a hand approaching. The twin-spoke steering wheel wears a leather ceramic composite rim that never feels too hot or too cold thanks to active thermal regulation. Diamond stitching now alternates between subtly contrasting hues, so the cabin texture changes character with light direction, and seat foam density varies by zone to mimic a posture adjusting mattress. Much of the brightwork is real rose gold plated in a vapor deposition chamber, while speaker grills flowing out from the armrests generate a concert hall staging courtesy of a 24-speaker 4D Burmester system with exciters in the headliner and floor. Each rear seat reclines to 45 degrees and integrates calf rests along with heated stone massage elements that replicate shiatsu techniques, while releasing a tailored scent from cartridges hidden in the seatbacks. For those who treat the G63 as a rolling boardroom, an optional privacy screen slides up from behind the front headrests, projecting holographic charts or mirroring external camera feeds, so occupants remain aware of surroundings even when sealed away. Under that classic clamshell hood, the 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 returns, but now pairs with a compact axial flux motor integrated within the 9-speed MCT gearbox, creating a mild hybrid system branded EQ Boost Ultra. Total system output peaks at a lavish 680 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque, yet the electrically pressurized turbos banish lag entirely and allow the combustion engine to operate on a Miller cycle for greater efficiency. A 14 kilowatt-hour battery rides low within the frame rails, good for 20 miles of silent urban cruising, and also powering a 42-volt electrical subsystem running the hydropneumatic E-active roll stabilization with body movement monitored 1000 times per second. The Maybach G leans gently into corners like a yacht, cutting a swell, flattening occupants against cushions rather than door panels, yet the character remains unmistakably G when you want it. AMG engineers kept the side exit exhausts, whose active flaps now pass European quiet zone regulations by default, then flare open under full load, releasing a baritone thunder that reverberates off canyon walls. The official sprint to 60 miles per hour needs just 3.8 seconds, while a raised limiter permits 174 miles per hour on deer restricted Autobahn stretches, thanks in part to a drag coefficient trimmed to 0.45, remarkable for a vehicle scarred with so many right angles. Off pavement, the Maybach G63 shows that luxury and capability are not mutually exclusive. The traditional ladder frame has evolved into a mixed material space frame with carbon fiber crossmembers that lower mass yet retain insane torsional rigidity. Portal axles remain optional, now machined from titanium reinforced steel and paired with continuously variable dampers mapping terrain via the aforementioned litter. Plus stereo cameras, a transparent hood function projects real-time terrain imagery onto the central screen, letting drivers place wheels with millimeter accuracy even when the bonnet blocks the view. Weight depth increases to 35 inches thanks to revised breathers and waterproofed electrical connectors, while an intelligent snorkel system can self-purge water trapped after river fording. Switch to rock mode and the electric motor alone meters out minute torque pulses for precise climbing without throttle spikes. The transfer case keeps 3 fully locking differentials, yet they can now blend slip proactively under guidance from an off-road algorithm suite derived from Dakar Rally telemetry. Sand mode works with 24-inch beadlocks shod in tailor-made Pirelli Scorpion Elect tires, whose foam inserts cancel tire roar on asphalt and yield run flat ability off-road. Safety and driver assistance set new benchmarks for the segment. Level 3 conditional autonomy covers highway cruising up to 80 miles per hour with eyes-off traffic for up to 90 seconds at a time, freeing drivers to work the integrated office apps or watch streaming media on the Cosmo bench. Passenger side, a 20-camera matrix complemented by that roof litter and 4-corner radars builds a real-time 360-degree high-definition model of surrounding traffic, enabling evasive steering support and cross-intersection assist. A predictive occupant protection suite primes restraints and alters seat position seconds before potential impact thanks to AI analyzing trajectory data from vehicles 200 meters away. Night vision plus overlays heat signatures on the HUD while spotlighting pedestrians or wildlife with an adaptive light carpet on the passive side. The carbon-intensive frame structure now integrates deformable nodes that sacrifice themselves in severe impact, saving cabin integrity and reducing repair bills. As for the ownership ecosystem, Mercedes has extended the Maybach Circle program to the G63, offering concierge services ranging from 24-hour live assistant who can precondition cabin fragrance to a curated portfolio of experiential events such as ski chalet transfers or desert stargazing safaris. The base MSRP hovers in the $500,000 realm before bespoke paint or the new silver shadow chrome package that alone commands 5 figures, yet residual values remain buoyant thanks to limited allocations and automated factory validation of service records via blockchain, ensuring each example's provenance. Investors may debate whether a couture SUV retains long-term appeal in an era tilting toward electrification, yet Mercedes counters with a certified upgrade pathway, allowing owners to swap battery modules for higher density packs and retrofit future sensor suites, thus future-proofing the chassis. Competitors like the Bentley Bentayga Mulliner and Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2 deliver supreme comfort, but neither matches the iconography of a ladder-frame truck that once hauled NATO troops across tundra before evolving into red carpet royalty. Meanwhile, electric newcomers such as the Cadillac Escalade IQ or Lucid Gravity boast quasar acceleration and zero emissions, but they lack the Maybach's timeless stance and artisanal craftsmanship that still rely on hand-fitted trim and individually stitched seat covers. Living with the G63 day-to-day may sound daunting, yet the latest iteration tackles practical concerns more gracefully than ever. Adaptive doors can sense narrow parking spaces and limit swing arcs, while retractable corner guards emerge to shield paint from careless curb encounters. The tailgate now uses powered quadrant hinges, letting it open fully even when a trailer hitch is installed. A 20-kilowatt bidirectional charger turns the SUV into a mobile generator capable of powering a home office for 3 days during outages. Over-the-air updates arrive monthly, refining everything from suspension compliance to voice assistant idioms, and a subscription to Maybach Cinematic Reality unlocks spatial audio soundtracks synchronized with ambient lighting, transforming mundane commutes into immersive journeys. Fuel economy climbs to an EPA combined rating of 21 miles per gallon, equivalent under hybrid classification, admittedly modest yet a considerable gain over previous non-hybrid V8 models. Owners in urban congestion can program the geofenced E-mode to ensure zero-emission operation around schools, hospitals, or city centers, satisfying upcoming regulatory zones without conscious effort. Spin all these threads together and the 2026 Mercedes Maybach G63 emerges as more than a sum of technology badges and status symbols. It is a testament to the idea that capability and comfort need not live on separate planes, and that a vehicle created to conquer mountains can just as easily conquer the tedium of traffic while pampering its occupants like a presidential suite. For the enthusiast, the snarling V8 and mechanical lockers guarantee authentic adventure when asphalt ends. For the connoisseur, the cabin delivers a multisensory sanctuary hewn from rare wood, sustainable leathers, and bleeding-edge displays. For the visionary investor, the modular chassis and upgrade paths hedge against technological obsolescence, and for anyone who simply loves motoring theater, the Maybach G63 brings a commanding presence that turns ordinary arrivals into events, with doors opening to reveal a world apart. If you have enjoyed this in-depth look at the reviews, specs, and features of the latest flagship G-Class and you want to stay ahead of every new release, comparison, drive, and ownership deep dive, do not forget to hit subscribe, join our growing community, and ride along for the next chapter in automotive excellence.